Julie and thank you for joining me today as I create a special Disney Villains page in my planner. A while back I made this page, 22 spreads for 2022, where I listed different planner themes that I wanted to make sure that I covered this year. Whilst I was making it, it also occurred to me that there were quite a few Disney spreads I wanted to get done, and I decided that I would make a separate page for those. So that's what I'm going to do today. I am in fact going to be making two pages, one in this video which is going to be villain spreads that I want to do, and later on you'll be seeing a video where I make a page of other Disney spreads that I want to get done this year. If you've watched my channel before, you know that I'm quite a big Disney fan, even though I've never actually been there. Even though I'm in the UK where it's not so easy to get hold of the Disney things, I always find a way around it, and one of my favourite things to do is to make a Disney spread. This is going to be a bit of a production today because I'm going to have lots of fun with this, so I've got a lot of things in front of me. First of all, I've got these stickers. These came from Mary Ellen PlanningwithBumble. They were sold as a digital download through Archer and Olive, so I got those, and the good thing about digital downloads is that you can print them to any size, so I've made them into the size that I want, and I've got 12 of those so that I've got one each for each of the 12 villains that I want to cover in my spread. I've also got some alphabet stickers for my title. These are from American Crafts. And I've got a whole host of Disney books. So this is a Disney villain book. And I've also got some sticker collections where I'm going to be finding some of the stickers for my spread today. Instead of using Happy Planner paper, I'm going to be using some sheets from this Rustic Textures scrapbook pad by Craft Sensations. The idea I had was to make it look a little bit like wanted posters stuck to a tree, a little bit like the poster of Flynn Rider, I think, in Tangled. So I've got this tree scrapbook paper that I'm going to cut to the size of a classic Happy Planner sheet. I'm using my Fiskars paper trimmer. Always serves me well in my crafting activities. And I'm going to cut the sheet to 23.5 centimetres by 18, which is the size of a Happy Planner sheet of paper. My planner is a classic vertical. Next, I'm going to use my Craftily 9-hole punch to punch the holes. And also punch the second sheet. This is going to be a double page spread. And here are the two pages. Next I'm going to cut out the posters so that I can see how I can fit them on the page. I've cut them out, and as I say, I'm hoping to do 12 if I can fit these on. Might be a little bit of a tight fit. Might have to either punch the holes, or I don't think I'm going to get 3. I can get 6 that way, but then I haven't got room for my title. So that's a bit of a shame. I'm just going to have to overlap the holes just a little bit maybe. Or have the posters overlapping, which is something I struggle with. If you've seen me try layering before, it's not one of my strong points. Might be able to just do something like that, more or less fit them on. I think I'm happy with that arrangement. So I've made my title Villains. I'm going to have the title Villains Wanted, little play on the wanted poster idea, and I'm just using the ruler trick to sort of make sure that I centre it correctly. Doesn't have to be exact. I'm not actually using a ruler, I'm using the checklist stencil because I find that because it's quite thin, it is easier to do this part where you're pulling it away from the stickers. Oh, except it moved there. I have to do it quite carefully, I think. I think that's it. Villains, and then I want wanted up here. I like that you can space the letters and arrange them as you want here. I have also used the counting and put the middle letter first, but I find that this one helps to get things positioned in the right place. Just got to turn it round because it's a little bit easier. That villains wanted. Now I'm going to find the pictures of the villains to put on the posters, so I'll probably use this page in the villains book for half of them, and then I'll use the sticker books I've got to see if I can find the others that I want to do. I've made sure that I've cut down the stickers so that they actually fit inside the wanted poster. Like that. So that's Gaston. Gaston is quite a nasty villain. He's not featured in the Happy Planner villain sticker books, but definitely needs to be included on my list. We've also got Jafar. I think he was in the original Happy Planner villain sticker book, but there are definitely a lot of the villains they haven't included. Got Mother Gothel, another one who's not included in the Happy Planner one. From Tangled. Shan Yu's another one from Mulan. Mulan's my favourite of all the films. Captain Hook's another one. And Shere Khan from Jungle Book. So there are quite a few that they didn't feature. Just a few more to go. Some of these stickers are peeling off. I think one of the worst villains is probably Count, is it Frollo in Hunchback of Notre Dame. He's pretty nasty. I couldn't find any pictures of him, so I haven't included him, although I do enjoy that film as well. So we've got Gaston here. Let me know in the comments who your favourite villain is if you have one. They're all pretty nasty, otherwise they wouldn't be villains. I printed these boxes of Mary Ellen's out on label paper, but you can just print them out on ordinary photocopy paper. That does just as well, and then glue them. I was going to call this Villain Spreads to do in 2022, but I don't think that I'm going to get all of these villains covered in 2022, not going by how few of the spreads I've done so far on my 2022 list. I was thinking of doing a challenge on Instagram, a villains challenge. So I really enjoyed taking part in the Princess Challenge last year, where you had to do a spread each month for a certain princess. but I didn't get myself organised in time, and I'm not sure I would have managed to keep it going, one every month. And I also had a plan to do the matching villain with the character from the story, but I know a few people have beaten me to it and done that. This Hades sticker was from the Disney Villains book by Happy Planner. That's the only one that came from there. This one, the large one, that's the only one that I've got hold of. But I probably will do a combination of solo villain spreads, but also some where they're matched up to the character from the film. I also really want to do some spreads with the companions of the princesses in, and also the guys in the film, even though a lot of the time they don't feature very much. So I've definitely got lots of ideas for spreads to keep me going for a couple of years, no matter what Happy Planner bring out. I also haven't done any spreads where I've actually mixed princesses from different films, so that's another idea. Okay, that's done. I really wanted to add some quotes to this, like plan a happy life or always be kind, those sorts of things, a little bit sarcastic, but I can't find any. I really do need to put together a book of quotes so I don't have to flick through all my sticker books just to find the quote that I want. So as I can't add the quotes, I just thought I would add a little bit of foliage. Got these leaves from Vintage Botanical. Just feel like it's a little bit bare, it needs something. So I'm just going to add just a little bit of something in the spaces. I did find one that said spread some happy today. That really tickled me, but it didn't quite fit. So I think this will have to do. One of the Happy Planner sticker books that I always wanted to get hold of that I failed to was the LOL Quotes accessory book. The LOL Quotes value pack wasn't really very funny, but the accessory book had quite a few snarky quotes in. It seemed to sell out really quickly and was never available in the UK to buy. So that was a shame. I always wonder what the reason is, why some books are reissued and other books aren't. I'm assuming it's lack of sales, but that one did disappear really swiftly. Just maybe something at the top. It's going to fit maybe just there, and a little one there. Two more, I think. One here and something coming out here, I think. Just adds a little something. And that's my villains page done. I'm not quite sure what I'll do when I complete a spread. I was thinking I could colour in the little tape at the top, or even make a little sticker saying caught or arrested, something like that, to put across the picture. But we'll deal with that when it comes to it. The only villain spread I've done so far was last year, and I did a Snow White spread, but I featured the Queen as the witch. So I still got to do a spread featuring the Queen in this outfit. I can't wait to get started. I'm not quite sure who to begin with. I'm a little bit torn between Ursula, Cruella I've got an idea for that I've had for a little while, and I'm also a big Maleficent fan, so possibly one of those. But if you keep watching my channel, you'll find out. It's always fun to make special pages in your planner, so if you're into Disney, this might be an idea you'd like to try. Don't forget, if you're from a country that can't get hold of the Happy Planner Disney sticker books, then you can always do what I've done and use books or children's sticker books. And the advantage is that you'll make something original that looks different to everybody else's Disney spreads. Look out for my princess page coming really soon. Don't forget to be notified of future videos subscribe to my channel and click the bell. Have fun planning, take care and see you soon.